Okay, good afternoon, everyone. When I met Bruno at Seoul last year, he asked me to introduce our one activity. It's a so-called R-learning education system. And he asked me to introduce one success story in terms of a robot application in real market. But I'm not sure this is a success story or a failure story, because we started this project just 1 year, so just 1 year has passed, so it is a little bit early to decide it is a success or a failure. So I'd like to just introduce what we are doing in Korea. So the title of talk is Early Childhood Education Using Robot. And as I told you, this is just the current progress and the prospects. So this is contents. And background. This project is funded by Ministry of Education, Science and Technology from January last year to establish a robot-based learning, so-called R-learning system, as part of the Child Education Advancement Plan, which was set up in November 2009. So our learning project funded by MEST is designed to maximize the synergies of combining education and the scientific technology. So that is the primary concern why we introduced our learning system in kindergarten. So this is kind of a generally well-known trend how education system is changing. Computer-based learning system is changed to e-learning system, and I hope, and many people hope, it will change so-called R-learning system. So that is why we started R-learning system. And actually, children is already have very positive mind to use a robot system, because the children can see and can touch robot system in many ways in their daily life, such as there are many educational robot system, including toy system, and not many home robot system, but many home has a cleaning robot at home. So children is very open to use a cleaning robot system at home, and there are many robot system in Korea, not much, but anyway, children is very positive to utilize robot system, and I like to insist they are very open to use robot system in their daily life. So, but as I told you, we actually this project was started just 1 year ago. While doing this project, we had to overcome many kinds of hurdles. One of the hurdles is there is still controversy on technology. You know, one positive side is the functional and the dysfunctional aspects of technology. They insist that there are two parts. One is positive part and one is negative parts. Positive people says that young children adapt easily to digital world. So they say that children need a novel educational environment and methods. From these positive people, we get many strengths, but there are still a lot of negative people. They say young children should be learned from a natural environment without computers and textbook and so on. So that controversy is very is kind of harder for us to pursue this kind of learning system, to introduce a digital-based learning system in kindergarten. You know, still, I cannot say, I don't think that we already solved this problem, but I think it needs more time to answer to this question. We have one example of failure. About 10 years ago, one Korean company developed a children's computer system, especially for children. The appearance is like this. So the shape is very, toy-like system, and a very specially designed keyboard system. And they do some how do I say, advertisement in the broadcasting system, but the result was failure. They could not sell many computer systems, so the business was shut down at that time. Why? Why is the reason? Because the appearance itself is very good, suitably designed for children, and they do some advertisement in broadcasting system, and so they while they advertise their children PC system, they displayed many kinds of children's suitable contents which is suitable for children. But the reason of failure is they did not prepare, many contents, many software solutions. So when parents buy a computer and they give that computer system to the children, but at the very first time children meet computer, they are crazy. But after 1 week or after 1 month or after several months, there is no more software children can enjoy. So that is the reason. That is the major reason why the result was failure. Okay, so that was very good example for us how to apply a robot-based learning system in kindergarten, especially for children's education. So we adopt so-called servitization principle. The definition of servitization, you can find the definition of servitization in Wikipedia. So I like to skip this slide, but the main idea of servitization is if you'd like to some product to the customer, then not only the product itself, but also there are more components to be required to provide new service to the new customer. So if you like to provide a new product to a new customer, then you have to prepare not only the product itself, but also some other complementary component, including software and some content and some base technology component. So when we designed our learning system very firstly, we thought what kind of robot system is suitable for education for young children in terms of design and in terms of size and in terms of functions. But those things are only for, in some sense, hardware platform matters. So if we get some learning from failure example, and if we get some principle from the servitization philosophy, then not only the robot hardware platform, but also some other things should be necessary, which is suitable for educations for young children. Okay, so we adopt this sort of servitization principle. This is one good example how to adopt a servitization principle to provide a new product. This is well-known iPhone. Do you think iPhone can make such great success without iTunes? I don't think so. So if you'd like to provide some new product, then this kind of a complementary component also provide a new service to a new customers. That is a servitization principle. Okay, so by adopting that kind of servitization principle, we provide not only robot hardware platform, but also many kinds of components, including software solution and content. So definition of our learning, the narrow meaning is to supply of young children education contents and robots according to the curriculum. But our ultimate goal, that is the wide definition of our learning, is we would like to give some paradigm shift to digital education based on robot system and digital convergence technology. The purpose of our learning system, the purpose of our learning system is not to provide robots to kindergarten. As I told you just before, the purpose of our learning system is to provide a new education system based on digital convergence technology. So the purpose of our learning system should satisfy the essential purpose of education system. That is so-called experiential education system and sustainable education system. So we prepared many things to provide this kind of two purposes. So we prepared not only robot platform. Of course, robot platform is the one key component to provide our learning system. But besides robot hardware platform, there are many other things to be provided together with robot hardware platform, such as those things are some contents and such as a children's fairy tale or songs and etc. And not only are these kind of contents, but also some education plan which is suitable for teachers. Ordinary teachers in kindergarten do not like to utilize robot system as a new learning system because they in some sense, they do not how to use robot. So we provide not only these contents, but also some educational plan for teachers. And we provide all of the things to the kindergarten together with hardware platforms. And some IT infrastructure is necessary to provide digital convergence-based learning system. So this is some key point about learning system. You can find this slide at homepage of INNOROBO. I will skip this slide. So this is a conceptual diagram of our learning system. This is a kindergarten here, and there is a robot system here which can provide some learning contents, and those learning contents can be developed by kindergarten teachers and some companies. And all the systems are using network communication system. So by using this kind of a network communication system, children's parent at home or at office can monitor the children's behavior and the result of education, okay? And not only this kind of monitoring system, but also, okay, I'll show you a detailed example. This is one detailed example which can provide by a new learning system in terms of attendance check. This is a conventional method to give attention, to check attendance. When children arrive at kindergarten, then children by themselves do some behavior such as stamp on his name or put some sticker on her name to check he is or she is at kindergarten. But if you introduce this kind of learning system, you can provide very interesting and funny attendance check system. When he arrived at kindergarten, he can touch his face, which is displayed on the robot monitors. And the robot monitor then says something to these children, call his name. Then the children are very happy because the robot, they think the robot can understand his attendance. Okay, so this kind of attendance check system is just one example in terms of advantage of our learning system. Okay. And not only this kind of attendance system, some greeting system can be also provided, and by using robot system, the teacher and the robot system can sustain the curriculum all day long. Okay, and there are more. So if you can use this kind of large display system together with the robot system, then you can do some education for large group class. So it is very easy. And one more example of advantage of our learning system is so-called portfolio. This is a conventional method to provide portfolio for the parents. This is the result of children's behavior at kindergarten. So when children do something at kindergarten, then conventionally, teacher can take a photo or can collect some materials, which was a result of children's behavior. And the teachers collect all of the materials of each children. This is very hard job for the teachers in kindergarten. But if you adopt this kind of learning system, I'm sorry, maybe there is no video clip. Anyway, the robot itself has a camera on his head, so after some behavior or after some class, then robot and children can make some report by themselves, by taking photos and by recording some voice or something like that, right? So after making this digital file, then the teacher can make some, database, can use some database management software, and teachers can make some files for each children. So the parents can check their children's behavior at kindergarten, not by checking the printed material, but by checking this kind of a digital file system. And at kindergarten, but at home and at office, where the computer is available. Okay, so this is one more advantage of our learning system. And there are some more functions for special activities for children. And yes, parents participatory class. So the progress of our learning system, as I told you, we started to deploy this learning system last year, January, and totally, in Korea, we have totally 8,400 kindergarten. Last year, we deployed our learning system about 1,000 kindergarten, so 1/8. So, that is not, as I told you, I cannot say we made a great success. Not yet. It is just a starting point. But this year, we're still deploying our learning system continuously. So our goal of this year is distribute our learning system up to 3,000 kindergarten in Korea. Then by next year, about 5,000 kindergarten. Then if the result of our learning system after 2 years, that means more than half kindergarten will use the learning system. And if there are no more complaints, then at that time, I can say we make a good success. Okay, please wait 2 more years. Okay. And in order to pursue this kind of new education system, especially society of education is very conservative. So it is not easy to persuade them to, to deploy this kind of, to adopt this kind of new education system. But anyway, in order to persuade those peoples, we are doing a lot of things, and not only the deployment of our learning system, but also, this kind of business sessions and and some explanatory session for teachers and training, and some, we provide many kinds of learning contents and some textbooks and for teachers, and some we're doing some contest to promote to persuade the teachers to join the learning system. And we also, the impact assessment is very important. So we are doing some research in terms of impact assessment of our learning system, in terms of a physical and linguistic and cognitive area, and some social and emotional area. So about 20 professors in young children's education department are participating with this project to examine the impact of assessment in case of our learning system. This is very important. So this is last slide. So last year, Reuters broadcast our activities on their system.
Where teachers' assistants cannot be found, robotic versions like
Jennifer, the
exercise dog, are filling the gap.
Can you hear the sound?
The idea of robots teaching classes is still in its infancy, but it's already proving to be a hit.
로봇이
7-year-old Kangbo Go is a big fan. He says he particularly enjoys the robot-led gymnastics class, and he's not alone. His classmates have embraced their robotic teachers with enthusiasm. The government-sponsored robot learning program was launched earlier this year with the dual aims of introducing children to the concept of robotics while simultaneously filling the need for more classroom supervision.
아이들을 제가 일일이 상대할 수 없을 때
I think the
교사가
robot can deal with children when teachers don't have enough time to take care of each one. Besides, it has many convenient functions in the way it can check the students' daily attendance, which was the teacher's job, and it can regularly check the children's mood and condition.
기분이나 컨디션도 체크.
Which is one of INNOROBO's specialties. When the children have checked themselves in, INNOROBO takes their photograph, then leads them in an English class, set to music, of course. About 50 kindergartens across the country are using the robot learning service, but that number is expected to increase tenfold by the end of next year. The government says it does not want to replace its human teachers, but to give them an invaluable tool for teaching in the modern classroom. Rob Muir, Reuters.
So at this moment, two Korean companies are participating with this learning system. Those two companies participate in this INNOROBO exhibition. One company is the Eugene Robot. The robot system is INNOROBO here, and the other company is Dasa Robot. They produce this kind of dog-like robot system. Okay, so you can drop by their company and get to know in detail about the learning system. So the other things, as I told you, in order to process this kind of a new education system based on digital convergence technology, there are a lot of things, not only the learning system, but also some promotional, activities. So our future plan, as I told you, by next year, I would like to deploy our learning system more than half of kindergarten in Korea. And, of course, I understand that there are a lot of things to be enhanced in terms of robot technology. The robot technology is a little bit not sufficient in terms of interaction of robot and children's, okay? So, okay. So, this is conclusion. So, the proposal of this learning system, as I told you, is to introduce a new technology to an education system. In order to do so, we need this kind of a cooperative system. Not only education experts, but also robot industry and some government support is necessary to provide this kind of a new system. Okay, thank you.